Good morning. We'll call the Economic Development Authority meeting to order for March 3rd, 2020. If we can start with having a roll call, please.
Chairman Booth.
Here.
Director Bain.
Here.
Director Trent.
Here.
Director Ward Costello.
Have a quorum, sir.
Thank you. We have two items on the consent agenda for today. The first item is approval of the minutes from the February meeting, and the second item is financial statements. Any comment or discussion necessary for the consent agenda items? Hearing none, do we have a motion for approval?
The minutes, please.
Pardon?
Yep, for the second minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
Have a motion, is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Director Ward Costello. If you call it for a vote, please.
Director Ward Costello. Director Trent.
Abstain, as I wasn't here.
Director Bain.
Yes.
Chairman Booth.
Aye. All right. Next item is public comment. Don't see any for this morning. We have one item of new business, which is consideration of the proposed FY21 budget. We have Ms. Freeman here today to help us work through the budget process. And there is a proposed budget that's been included for our review. And I'll open it up if there's any questions out of the start for that. Any presentations or discussions necessary from you?
No, sir. It's just the typical year budget. As you can see, we're down to 2 bond fees that we collect. Currently, we are trying to get a hold of Beth Shalom to find out if everything has been finalized, to see if the bond fee will start dropping. Having a little difficulty with that, currently trying to get that schedule. Separate from that, you've got the BMP maintenance fee. That should be interesting as well because, as you know, there's the second phase that's getting ready to start, so there'll be additional money into that. Other than that, I'm here for any questions.
Should we build in revenue for the second phase for the permitting aspect?
Believe it or
the
not,
access?
that is the built-in revenue,
Okay.
because currently they pay half. So right now, this would be for the full amount.
And the one item, I think that we do need to plan for some professional services for FY21 on the need for renewing any environmental wetlands aspects or otherwise. I'd make the recommendation of putting a line item of $5,500 for that unless there's other recommendations contrary to that.
Well, the professional services that you currently see is for the HREDA. So that, that money will go to them currently. So this will be an additional increase of $5,500.
So we don't have any more property on the books, that stuff that we were concerned with.
Pardon?
We don't have any other property on the books or anything that we're concerned with.
You will have some additional wetlands confirmations will be coming due in May of 2021, which would be in the following fiscal year. And I think, Mr. Chairman and Board, that may be a consideration as well for some professional services to carry that forward.
Any additional discussion? We have a motion for recommendation. Obviously, this has to go to council for their ultimate blessing through the budget process.
Just for clarification in response to Angela's comments, we do have property on the books. This is, and the professional services are potentially some wetlands work related to
That's what I
wetland
was wondering.
delineation associated. So we do have property on the books. sorry. Chair, I would move approval of the proposed budget.
Second of that? Second from Mr. Baines. Any additional discussion needed? Hearing none, if you would call it for a vote, please.
Director Ward Costello. Director Trent.
Aye.
Director Bain.
Aye.
Chairman Booth.
Aye. Thank you.
Hope it goes easy like that.
I believe that moves us down to staff activities at this point. Dave, you'd like to bring us up to speed?
Mr. Chairman, it'll be my pleasure. We are in the midst of Taste of Poquoson Restaurant Week, which is February 29th through March the 8th. We've been doing some publicity and advertising with the help of Ms. Gokenauer and her graphic design talents. And we've had an insert in the daily press. We have table tents and posters in the participating restaurants. I'm very pleased to note that we have the participation of 10 of our restaurants, and I think that's well of their interest in the promotion and their support of the community. The other thing I would like to note, and I'm very pleased to do so, in the past week, 2 restaurants have opened, I should say reopened as well. In Poquoson, last Thursday, we had a ribbon cutting for 185 restaurant, formerly Scorpio's Deli, and that is an outstanding restaurant. And the restaurant actually takes its name from its address on Little Florida Road. We expect them to do very well. As a matter of fact, they already are. They're open for breakfast and lunch Wednesday through Sunday. They already have a very nice following, and we expect them to do great things. Additionally, I'm very pleased to note that yesterday was the reopening of Surf Rider Poquoson, which of course is also wonderful for the community. We're very grateful to Surf Rider for choosing immediately to rebuild and continue to be an important member of the community. And look to great things from them, and I'm hopeful that within just a few hours their restaurant will be filled for lunch. So, and that's all from me, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Dave. Next meeting normally would have been scheduled for April 7th. That is right in the middle of spring break. So with the consent of the board, I'd like to slide that back to be April 14th next month. Without any objection to that, probably it's going to slide back a week. With that, if there's no other business, I believe we can adjourn for this morning. So, thank you, guys.
Good.